Well, welcome back to the island for part 2 of a 3-part series. Today we're letting the cat out of the bag. We're on Drummond Island, and today we're also going to be taking you somewhere very special, along the many-mile trail full of water and muddy ruts to the fossil ledges. Perfect for our side-by-side. You're going to like this one. Keep watching. Well, no bites, and the wind's picking up. We're heading back. No fish tonight. Well, we made it to our parking destination, and we're going to be taking you on some trails. So some old fossil ledges. We're just unloading the side-by-side now. Throw some waters in it, some snacks, and we'll check back in a little bit. Thanks for coming along on that fun ride down the road to the fossil ledges. And we're here now, and I'm going to flip the camera around so we walk these together, see what the big fuss is about. So these are awesome. We got some footage here from the air, and these fossil ledges are just beautiful. We're lucky nobody's here. We have the whole place to ourselves. It was many miles of that type of road you saw in the video to get here. It was very rough. Side by side's perfect to get here, but you could get here in a Jeep, obviously, or a car if you didn't mind your carpet getting wet. Some of those holes are a couple of feet deep with water. But these ledges are gorgeous, and they call it the fossil ledges because in this limestone, there's all kinds of fossils from when this was a saltwater ocean, apparently. And the ledges, obviously, as you saw, you might be able to see from this angle, but you can see from the air, they're like giant ledges or steps that gradually go down into the deeper water. I think it's like 70 feet once you go out there, maybe 30, 40 feet from here. But just great. Perfect day, beautiful, and couldn't ask for anything more beautiful than this today. It was worth the trip. I'm going to give you some examples of the fossils we find.
Yeah, exactly. That would be me. That's something like, yeah. That's so would set me off.
Well, we just finished up at the fossil ledges. I don't know how many miles it is on this trail to get back. We just got off the rough area of the trail. Hope you guys enjoyed some of the footage. We sure did. Beautiful day, fun ride. Hundreds and hundreds of puddles of mud to go through. Good times. Talk to you in a bit. All right, well, for dinner today, we're gonna do something a little fancier than normal, something we've never done before with some equipment that we have. We're gonna try making some stuffed peppers. First thing we're gonna do is chop up this onion, and then we're gonna saute it in some butter. Well, might as well record this. We're having another equipment failure. This time it's a stove that's never given me problems. I'm not getting any gas through it. If I try the butane or the propane, I get nothing. It looks like there's not much to play with in there. My wife doesn't like onions or garlic, so I have to prepare two separate dishes. Alright, this is called the Omnia oven. I bought it a year or so ago. It doesn't look like an oven, but it's an oven. You've got a temperature gauge on it. It's an oven you put on a stove, any flame you have. Different trays for different things. I think we're gonna not use the silicone. We're gonna set them right in here. I think I'll put a little water in there to get some steam going, and then we'll get them cooking. So we'll see how it turns out together. $350 for about 30-35 minutes. Let's see if this big one's even going to fit in here. Ooh, it's going to be a tight squeeze. They're all going to be a tight squeeze. Yeah, you can feel the heat just coming through there, that's for sure. Well, it's been about 35 minutes. Ooh. What those will do. Add a slice of provolone to mine. She doesn't want any cheese. Here we go. Stuffed peppers, toasted keto buns, in an Omni oven baked on the inside stove of our Lancy 25. My wife and I took a walk this morning. Our area can get congested on holidays. People camp across from our spot. This spot is a little further down, less congested, still has electrical. It's smaller and tighter, but it's very beautiful and has a great fire pit. We're thinking about staying here next time we come to this camp. Okay, the outhouse tour. Actual real door. This has got to be the cleanest outhouse I've ever been in. It's got nice skylights, a table, an air freshener, hand sanitizer, and a broom. And don't forget, that concludes this outhouse tour. As a kid growing up, we'd go camping with my parents and grandparents, and I learned Rummy 500 from my mom and my grandma. My wife never camped, but she learned it too, and this is a perfect example of her kicking my butt. Always fun to play camping, especially when it's a little rainy and cold outside. Well, that about does it for today's video. We took you on an adventure to Fossil Ledges. Tomorrow is going to be beautiful weather and another side-by-side adventure. We're going to take you two places. Glen Cove Beach, which has several wolf packs patrolling it, supposedly, and a destination called Marblehead, which is a higher rated trail on the island, which we've never done. See you tomorrow. Please like, subscribe, leave comments. Help us grow our channel. Thank you very much. See you for part 3 coming up.